Large numbers of Syrians have marched across a number of Syrian cities in support of President Bashar al-Assad's reform program. Syrians in Damascus took to the streets and filled Sab'a Baharat Square, raising the Syrian flag and posters of President al-Assad. They voiced support for the national independent decision, saying the solution for their crisis should be only a Syrian one. The Syrian people expressed complete rejection of the Arab League's recent decisions on Syria, which suggested that President Bashar al-Assad hands over power to the vice president. They said no one has the right to interfere in their internal affairs.
We came here because we love Mr. Bashar al-Assad and we don't want the Arab League to interfere in our affairs.
We are here today to support President Bashar al-Assad's reform program. The Arab League, especially Persian Gulf countries, implement Western policies. They do not have an independent decision.
Syrians also thanked the Syrian Arab Army for protecting them and called on the government to eliminate armed groups harming the security of the country.
We thank the Syrian Arab Army for standing in the face of armed terrorist groups. We want the government to put an end to such armed groups. We want security and stability restored back to the country.
The Syrian people condemned what they called a false media campaign launched against their country, which aims at falsifying facts and giving a wrong image about events in Syria. They said they will stay united in the face of all kinds of pressures on their country. The rallies come as Arab League observers resume their work in Syria after the Arab League and Syria agreed to extend the Arab League mission of observers for another month. More observers are expected to arrive in the country after the Arab League Persian Gulf member states withdrew their observers from the mission. Syrians say they are determined to resume protests in order to show their opposition to the foreign interference in their internal affairs. They also say they support President Assad's reform program. Hamad Ali, Press TV, Damascus.